Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gators will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Georgia's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
They need a yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. Tight end goes in motion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Running through the tackle. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They pulled up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
No shot to bring him down. Refusing to be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. So Florida's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, each defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the passing games. Both guys have skills, and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point is yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just a natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to their own offense that really separate these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff running right. Breaks in. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Moving right through the contact. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. The Gators offense retakes the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backfield.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirkich, Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Frazier. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe.
Continues to fight for yards. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Frazier. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Look at him run through those tacklers. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He shreds the tackle. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Second down coming up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you...
Just trucks through the defender. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting him off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. He breaks the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back. This time a completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42, Spider.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime here. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. Man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update here.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes like the Gators and Dogs duking it out on neutral turf, you know emotions will run high. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Gets off a squib kick and be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down. The Gators offense retakes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Single back, takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
QB decides to keep it here. The ball is loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On first down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Defense is testing the defense with a throw downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The pass rush closing in, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. And now another deep ball here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back.
The first down pass was incomplete to the wide.
The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Try and muscle for the first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Throws a rocket toward the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Gators. Here's the point after attempt. It's blocked. When they grab it, it's a live ball here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got it creased. Look at that. He's still going. Gets some blocks. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Powers through. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exact.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Automatic on the PAT. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire
Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own team.
He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it?
Well, as a quarterback, you scramble, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself in those big hits. Because if you don't, you run the risk of coughing it up like you did on that play.
They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
Just pounding away for another big game. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs right over the defender.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trucks through the defender. Good enough for first down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The Gators will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 16, on to kick it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29.
Let's go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Handoff as he try to work the clock here. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Trying to run it. It's Robinson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll hand it off. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is good.